Hello everyone, welcome to Cracku video series. This video is part of our GK video series for the MBA entrance exams such as XAT, IIFT, CMAT, TISSNET, etc. Every month from now, we will be coming up with monthly GK videos. These are extremely important videos which will help you in your preparation for GK section. You can also download the PDF of this GK sheet. The link to download the PDF is given in the description. We also provide the PDFs for static GK and links for the same are also given below. You can check them out. In this video, we will look at some important current affairs for the month of August. So this includes various government schemes, sports, current affairs, defense, key agreements, MOUs, etc. As mentioned, you can download the full list of current affairs PDF and the link given below in the description. So let's get started. As we know, we have completed the 75th year of independence and celebrated 76th year of independence this year. Let us see some of the key highlights of 76th year of independence in India. So India celebrates 76th year of independence. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation from Red Fort in New Delhi. This is his 9th address as the Prime Minister. To celebrate the 75 years of independence, the government of India has started an initiative called Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. PM Modi outlined the Panch Pran targets, 5 resolves to make India a developed country by the time it celebrates its 100th Independence Day in 25 years. So, cleanliness campaigns, vaccinations, electrical connections, the elimination of open defecation and the usage of solar energy are all examples of established India standards according to Panchapran. PM Modi requested every individual to follow Panchapran. The Panchapran are as follows: advance with greater conviction and the determination of a developed India, get rid of any signs of servitude or slavery, take pride of India's history, the strength of our unity, duties of citizens, which also include those of Prime Minister and Chief Ministers. The Prime Minister's vision of Vishwaguru India is also one of these 5 resolutions, Panchapran. On reaching 100 years of independence, PM Modi wanted to transform India into the Vishwaguru. After India's independence, on 15th August 1947, there were certain regions which still remained under European control. The French had control over Puducherry. The French transferred the territories under its control to India on 1st of November 1954. Even after India's independence, Goa was still a Portuguese colony. It was annexed to India by the Indian Army only in 1961. Thus, Goa was the last state to join the Indian territory. The first variant of India's current national flag was designed by freedom fighter Pingali Venkaiah in 1921. The current flag with saffron, white and green colors and the Ashok Chakra in the middle was officially adopted on July 22nd, 1947 and hoisted on August 15, 1947. Now let us see the details about 4th RBI Monetary Policy Review. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has increased the policy repo rate under the Liquidity Adjustment Facility by 50 basis points to 5.40% with immediate effect. The RBI has retained its retail inflation forecast for the current fiscal year at 6.7%. GDP growth projection for 2022-23 retained at 7.2%. India's foreign exchange reserves remain the 4th largest globally. Mechanism to be activated to allow NRIs to use Bharat Bill payment system for payments of utility and education on behalf of their families in India. Standard deposit facility is 5.15%. Marginal standing facility is 5.65%. Banking rate is 5.65%. Fixed reverse repo rate is 3.35%. CRR is 4.50%, SLR is 18%. The next meeting of rate setting panel is scheduled for September 28 to 30, 2022. Now let us see the details of agreements, MOUs. In accordance with the objectives of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Indian Institute of Science and the Indian Navy have signed an MOU to cooperate on aviation research and development and intensify self-reliance efforts for the Indian Navy. National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development and Hindustan Unilever Limited signed an MOU for developing entrepreneurial skills among the youth and identifying other aspects for mutual collaboration. Amazon India has engaged with the Railway of India to boost its delivery services in the country. Through this partnership, Amazon India will be able to transport packages on more than 110 intercity routes, ensuring 1 to 2 day delivery for its customer. The government of Uttar Pradesh has decided to appoint Deloitte India as a consultant. MasterCard announced that badminton player Lakshya Sen, Kidambi Srikanth, Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty will come on board as brand ambassadors of the company in India. Hero Electric, an Indian electric scooter maker, announces a partnership with Jio BP to provide EV charging and battery swapping solutions in India. In 2020, a joint venture between Mukesh Ambani, Reliance Industries and British oil giant BP called Jio BP. Now let us see the awards and medals of the current year, August. Tibetan spiritual leader Dalai Lama was honored with the highest civilian honor of Ladakh. Senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor said to be conferred with the France's highest civilian award for his writing and speeches. Former German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been awarded the UNESCO Peace Prize 2022 for her efforts to welcome refugees. Defense. The first indigenous carrier, which has been constructed by Cochin Shipyard Limited, commissioned as INS Vikrant on September 2nd. The warship will play the role of ensuring peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. The aircraft landing trials on board INS Vikrant will begin in November and will be completed by mid-2023. The third edition of Vietnam-India Bilateral Army Exercise X Winbacks 2022 is conducted at Chandimandir, Haryana from August 1st to 2022. The theme of EX Winbacks 2022 is the employment and deployment of an engineer company and a medical team as part of United Nations contingent for peacekeeping operations. The exercise will further strengthen the bilateral relations between India and Vietnam. And these are some of the important defense current affairs in the month of August. You can read these here or download the PDF and read them. Now let us move on to the Commonwealth sports. The Commonwealth Games 2022 were held in Birmingham, England between 28th July and 8th August 2022. India won 61 medals in the Commonwealth Games 2022 and finished at 4th position on the medals table. India won 22 gold medals, 16 silver and 23 bronze medals. India's best performance in Commonwealth Games was at its home games in Delhi 2010, where it won 101 medals. So here is the list of gold medal winners in Commonwealth Games of 2022. Max Verstappen, Red Bull Netherlands, has won the Formula 1 Hungarian Grand Prix 2022. This is his overall 28th race win and the 10th win of 2022 season. The organizers of 2024 Paris unveiled Games Wide Open as the official slogan. The 2024 Summer Olympics are scheduled to take place from July 26th to August 11th, 2024. The slogan was released alongside a video promising the Olympics and the Paralympics would be faster, higher and stronger, as well as more inclusive, more brotherly, more beautiful. Former India football team captain Samar Badru Banerjee, who led the country to a historic 4th place finish in 1956 Melbourne Olympics, has passed away recently. He was 92. He was bestowed with the Mohun Bagan Ratna in 2009. Sunil Chetri has been named the 2021-22 All India Football Federation Men's Footballer of the Year. This is the 7th time Sunil Chetri won the award. This award is started in 1992. Olympic champion and javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra scripted history Lawson Diamond League. In his first attempt, he hurdled the spear 89.08 meters to mark his victory. So these are the other key highlights. You can read here or you can download the PDF. Current affairs. Now let us look at some more important current affairs. Ramsar sites. India adds more wetlands designated as Ramsar sites to make a total of 64 sites in the country. The new sites include 6 cities in Tamil Nadu and 1 each in Goa, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. Designation of these sites would help in the conservation and management of wetlands and a good use of their resources. Before that, what is the Ramsar sites? A Ramsar site is a wetland site designed to be of international importance under the Ramsar Convention, also known as the Convention on Wetlands, an intergovernmental environmental treaty established in 1970 one by UNESCO, which came into force in 1975. It provides for national action and international cooperation regarding the conservation of wetlands and wise sustainable use of their resources. President of India Draupadi Murmu has approved 107 gallantry awards to armed forces and Central Armed Police Forces personnel on occasion of Independence Day 2022. As we know, Draupadi Murmu was elected as our president in July. Daughter of tribal family coming from a very ordinary house in Odisha, Draupadi Murmu has been elected as the 15th president of India. The 2022 Indian presidential election was the 16th presidential election that was held in India on the 18th of July 2022. Becomes India's first woman tribal president. She also becomes the second woman to hold the post after Pratibha Patil. The government of India released a special commemorative postage stamp to mark 146th birth anniversary of Pingal Venkaiah, the designer of India's national flag. The stamp was released by the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi during an event Tiranga Utsav organized by the Ministry of Culture at Indira Gandhi Stadium in New Delhi. The 13th prospective landing locations for NASA's Artemis 3 mission, which would bring the first woman and person of color to the moon, have been revealed as promised. Adani Group founder Gautam Adani is set to acquire a controlling stake of 55.18% in New Delhi Television NDTV with the concept to carry 55.18% stake in NDTV. The Adani Group has issued an open provide for a 26% stake within the information channel at rupees 294 for a share with a face worth of 4 rupees. Dreamset Go, a sports experience and travel platform, has announced Saurav Ganguly as its first brand ambassador. Founded in 2019, Dreamset Go is working on a specific problem: access to worldwide sporting events and experiences for fans. India's trade deficit widened to a record of $31.02 billion in July as imports of goods surged despite curbs and merchandise exports contracted for the first time in 20 months due to high commodity prices and a weak rupee. Data released by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry showed Senior Most Judge of Supreme Court of India, Justice Uday Umesh Lalit, takes oath as the next Chief Justice of India. Justice Lalit becomes the CJI of India on August 27th, a day after Justice N.V. Ramana demits the office. He will retire on 8th November 2022 after assuming the office of Chief Justice of India for a period of 74 days as the 49th Chief Justice. Reliance Jio, owned by billionaire Mukesh Ambani, became the highest bidder for 5G spectrum, paying 88,078 crores to buy over half of the airways offered in the most recent auction. Tata Group is prepared to introduce the first in India seating system of Vande Bharat Express trains starting in September 2022 and plans to invest 3,000 crores on R&D. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has launched a digital platform called Spark Space Museum for showcasing several ISRO missions with an interactive interface. It was launched by S. Somnath, the chairman of ISRO. These are the other important current affairs. You can read here or you can download the PDF and you can read. The link is provided in the description, so please check it out. And if you have any doubts regarding the CAT, XAT, CMAT, NMAT or any doubts regarding MBA exams, you can ask your doubts on our web page called Cracku Adda, where you can post your query on this web page and your doubt will be resolved by the experts and will notify you immediately when it's done. The link for the Cracku Adda is given in the description, so please check it out. So thank you so much guys and all the best.